Well, shall we begin?
Yes.
Last time, we had something quite interesting unfold. In that we were learning some things about some stuff, and Steve managed to get into an arcane locked vault somehow. And then there were discussions about infiltrating a cult. So we've got some fun things that are brewing today.
Brewing indeed.
Ah, yes, tea. Very nice.
And we have tea brewing.
It's
very Gardos of you.
It is, yes.
It's actually just very Kit of me.
Well,
Fair enough.
Can't say no to a good cup of tea, you know?
This is loose leaf mint tea that was given to me by my cousin.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. I got some wild berry tea in my cupboard right now. So, if I remember correctly, the last thing that was said was Bryce attempting to convince Calthar that infiltrating the cult was a good idea.
Something like that.
It's a great idea.
How does Connor feel about that idea? Let's start with that.
Just trying to remember now. That's what we get for a week off.
That's why I upload them. Y'all can.
That's
remember.
true. You know, it's this is the
I
easiest
take
D&D campaign for you to not take notes. All right.
Right.
Yep.
If you need time to think, I do have something that Sandra wants to do separate from that.
This is currently Calthar, Bryce, and Magnus.
Yes, and
Okay.
then Dervik, I think, was off on his own, and then Roland and Nick were both kind of together with Bodvar, if I remember
Yep.
correctly.
I think
Well, I mean, at
all
the
of us
end of-
were at the bottom of
I think we're all at the
area
library.
in the library.
Yeah,
the
you're
end
at
of
the
the
bottom.
last-
You're all
yeah.
at the bottom floor of the library.
We're all in the library, and at the end of the last episode, actually, Roland had just woken up from being put to sleep.
Oh yes.
And Magnus was giving him shawarma, which, I mean, I'm not going to say no to shawarma, but
It's true. It's true. You'd be mad too, in fact.
yeah, well, we skip
Can't
that.
say no to a good shawarma.
I can, but I won't.
Apparently, I was in a mood last session. I apologize.
You were on a shawarma bender.
All that to say, Roland did in fact hear Bryce's insane idea, and he is trying to find the most polite way of saying that it's complete bonkers.
What if you infiltrate the cult with shawarma?
You pose as the shawarma cooks.
Or,
offer them
yes, exactly. You offer them endless shawarma.
It sounds like
There's
bad
a
idea.
million ways that we could infiltrate the cult
And you just
successfully.
sprinkle
Yeah,
rat
I've yet to
poison
hear-
in the shawarma. And they all get diarrhea over time.
Let's not
It
do
slowly
that.
slows down.
I don't know where Dean went, but he probably went to get away from this.
He's gone to
That's why we all should have gone
Drink
very
of
inhuman with a
inspiration.
chef feat at level 1.
a chef feat.
It's one of the best.
Hey guys, I just unlocked the perk shawarma.
I'm gonna make a chef class.
Please.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a chef class. We're gonna make it a bard.
Modify my bard, my backup bard.
Wait, so the
You're
bard
just
just
gonna
went
play
the
Gordon
bard-
Ramsay. You're just playing Gordon Ramsay.
Does everybody
the
have a
bard-
backup bard?
I do.
So we just do a whole
Pocket
session
bard.
so everyone's a bard.
I
What if
can't
you have
play
a
a bard
bard
until Adam finishes his campaign.
that
That's
was
a
applying
promise.
for like the School of Arts and the School of Magic, and this bard was like, "Yes, I finally got my acceptance letter." Culinary school.
Oh
Music
my
of
goodness.
utensils.
That's right.
I feel like Adam at this point is not finishing campaign just to prevent you from ever playing a bard.
You
I feel
might
like
be
that is
right,
also the
but
case.
that is not the only reason he's putting it off, and you know
I know.
Okay. So, Sandral had something he wished to achieve.
Yes. If you need more time, Connor, I can start with that. Or if you want to.
I've got an idea on how I'm going to respond, but feel free.
Sandra is going to look back to Budvar. I hate to do this, but before I took Roland out, is there any chance that one of those artifacts could have been misplaced in there?
Highly unlikely. It is very sealed space. Difficult even for Bodvar to enter.
Is it worth checking in some way, shape, or form?
If it would put your mind at ease, I suppose we can take another peek. He's going to walk over to the door, and he's going to cast Knock and open it up. You walk down the small handful of stairs. Make a perception check.
Gladly. Pull up character sheet. Okay. Uh, 22.
On the pedestal where there was the plaque listed, the ashes of the first grimoire, that jar is missing.
I will point that out to Bodvar. Say, I believe that jaw has been misplaced from when we last came here.
Oh no. Oh. Oh no. Oh shit.
Do I see anything of like partially leaked contents or any clues as to where that could have gone?
I will let you choose investigation or arcana.
We're gonna go Arcana.
Okay.
Okay.
By the way,
that's
as you're looking around, Bodvar is frantically running around the vault, inventorying everything.
that's fair. Can I cast guidance to help with that?
You can.
Awesome. 19.
Okay. There are traces of magic inside this room that weren't present before. It could have been a teleportation spell. It could have been invisibility. It could have been some other type of shadow walk spell, potentially. You're not really sure, but there definitely was magic cast inside this room today.
These magical traces, does it feel similar to the creature that we fought in here? That like that could have been a scout for whatever came in?
No.
Do I
Man,
get a
I
sense?
really missed a lot.
Yeah. Did I get a sense from those traces of magic of how recent today it was?
No.
It seems this was some sort of teleportation or invisibility spell from my admittedly rudimentary understanding of magic.
This is bad. Bodvar is to be fired. Bodvar is to be executed. Bodvar is to not see the gods. Bad for Bodvar. Bodvar will be thrown into the ethereal plane. That is what will happen. It is not good.
Am I still off reading the books, or am I hearing this?
I don't think Jervik would be interested necessarily in what's going on in here,
Okay.
to be honest.
Yeah, no.
Is there any way I can help?
Must find person responsible. We find person responsible, Bodvar is spared news. Yes?
Yes, that makes sense. Have you been able to sense anything beyond what I've mentioned?
Everything else is here. It is strange, though. Because your friend got in. How did your friend get in?
I do not know.
There is weird magics afoot. I don't like it.
I can't say I do either.
Hmm. This is troubling.
I'm so tempted to wander by, see the door open, roll my eyes, close it without realizing you're in there, and then walk away.
Oh my god.
I'm not going to do that, but I'm tempted to say he does that.
Okay. I will have to talk with school board. But for now you must leave lower levels. I cannot leave you here unattended, but I must go speak with school board.
Of course.
He's going to guide you out, close the door, make sure it is arcane locked again.
I will help him redo the lock as well.
Okay.
Sandro feels bad. Sandro feels really bad.
Yeah. And then he's going to ask you to help gather your party to get them out.
Mhm.
Before we do that, Connor, you had a response for Bryce, did you not?
Yeah. So last time we were talking about it, it was her pitching the idea of joining the cult to get in. I believe the slight issue with that is they do have the rune that they inscribe on anyone who joins the cult that we previously saw blow someone up.
Yeah, that wasn't great.
That's my one main hesitation with that idea.
I wonder if there's a workaround. Like, could we cast illusion? Do we have anyone that could cast illusion to put the runes on us to make people think we already have it? Maybe if we find a wizard and we pay him a little bit of money.
Whose money? I
Or
don't know about you, but we're not exactly rolling in cash.
Ah, we can make some money quick, easy. People don't have time. Just go on the street, we sing a song, people give us money. We could do this.
I'm not much for singing.
I'm sure you have a beautiful voice, Roland.
The point is, there might, if you're hell-bent on this idea, there might be a better option.
Such as?
Kalthar digs through his bag real quick looking for something.
Do the initiates even have runes? I mean, they're initiates. Presumably they would have the runes placed on them, but if you were to infiltrate as an initiate, then no one would be alarmed by the lack of runes.
I can pretend to be one of their bosses then, even better.
I feel like that doesn't solve the rune problem and maybe creates a host of other ones.
Roland, you're so negative. You got to be positive. Think positive. We
I'm
can
trying to
do
be
this.
practical. Look, I can be a little bit rash, but when I take the time to think, it's very easy to see potential problems in plans, and we need to be very careful because these people are clearly very dangerous.
She's
If
gonna
we-
look over and give Connor or Kalthar some big eyes and say, Kalthar, what do you think? You're on board, right?
He finishes looking through his bag, looks back up. Theoretically, I could make like a fake tattoo of it, but if they have any magic detection, then that won't hold up to scrutiny. But I don't have my kit with me, and that is not in this on this island. I need a new kit. But
Well, let's pause for a moment. You would presumably be around many other people who also have runes, correct? So it's possible that no one would notice the absence of any magic on your fake runes if you were close enough to people with actual magic. And I can't imagine they'd be looking too closely as long as you maintained a low profile.
or that they'd be doing it continuously, given
Exactly.
they'd be sensing everyone constantly.
As far as your tattoo kit, is there any way we can replace it, or maybe we can find someone who can?
It's not hard
To
to
a tattoo.
replace, it's just a bit pricey.
Mhm.
I don't have
How-
enough cash on me to cover it.
How
So
pricey are
we're
we
back to
talking?
Roland singing.
25 gold. I am down to 18 at the moment, and I do need somewhere to sleep.
Let's wait for everyone else.
All right.
I would say it's at this point that Sandra will walk up to you guys, kind of motion you towards the exit.
We can continue whatever conversation is happening, but we need to leave.
Yes, my friend was supposed to meet us back at the tavern with information, potentially.
All right. Let's head back to the tavern. Magnus, why don't you meet with your friend? And is it a meeting that needs to be done alone, or could you perhaps take Bryce with you?
Not necessarily, but anyone can go with me.
I can
It's
go. This is
it's
great.
like the same type of like make sure you take your little brother energy.
That's what it is. I think Sandra, Dervik, Kalthar, and I have some things to discuss.
Sandra will nod lowly, and as he does, and as he's walking up, I would like to make an Arcana check on Roland
Okay.
to see if he has similar traces of this magic of the stealing of the ashes of the first grimoire.
Okay. Real quick before that, Dervik, as the one who was kind of a little off on his own, Bodvar comes up to you. Friend Dorf, we must leave.
Mm.
We must go.
No,
I must.
no.
I must speak with the school board, and I cannot have you in this lower level while I do that.
Do you need me to speak to them for you?
No. It is not anything you need concern
I
yourself with.
didn't mean to cause trouble.
You caused no trouble, friend.
I can make all of them toys, and we will
No.
make things right.
I will
learned so many things of Orun.
I appreciate it. I will handle it, but by library policy, you cannot be here unsupervised.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Dervik will
You're-
close the book, mage hand, put them all away.
Hurry, your friends are already on the way.
Wait, before he scuttles back, turns around, kind of tugs on Bodvar's vest, hands him a little mechanism in the shape of what you would recognize as a sending stone. But it's the sending plank. And goes, if you ever need help, call.
I appreciate you, friend. You are much more friendly than other dwarves I've met.
Gives him a big hug. I sense great balance in you.
Kyle's gonna lose it when Bodivar dies.
I'm sorry.
I like how you said when and not if.
Emotional damage. We'll catch up with the rest of the group.
Okay. What did you make for your Arcana check?
I have not rolled yet. Good lord. That is a 25.
There are traces of magic on Sandro.
Or you mean
On Roland.
Roland?
Or Roland, yes. Sorry. Wrong character. Got him flipped. Sandro, there are traces of magic on Roland. They are not the same traces of magic, though. These are darker, more sinister. Almost eldritch in a way.
I know I washed my hands.
Right into the back of my mind. I will. Yeah, Sandra won't mention that as well.
Okay. One thing I'm noticing about you as a player, Nick, is you're very good at holding on to information about other players.
Oh, I am. Have you met Connor right below me?
Oh, man.
You know
I
what?
have no idea what you're talking
fair.
about. Wrong campaign.
Okay. Bodvar escorts you up to the main floor of the library. He bids you all farewell and scurries off towards the back of the building. Leaves the rest of you kind of do as you please. I know there was talk about Bryce and Magnus going to meet his contact.
Mm-hmm.
I think the rest of us would probably assemble in one of our rooms to discuss potentially infiltrating a cult.
Okay.
Before Magnus and Bryce go,
Mm-hmm.
Sandrel is going to basically grab a piece of paper and write on it all of the phrases of like the Ember Maw and the Bloodforged Legion that he found in those books, so that they have it as a reference if they need a way in.
Okay. Got it.
I'll send those to both of you so you have it for reference.
Thank you.
Is there any? Are we still in the library, or have we left the library?
At the moment, I don't think. Have you guys left? Did you leave as a group?
I'm probably, I mean, I assume we would be leaving. I don't know what else we have to do here. And we've been told to go, so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so you guys are leaving the library. Let's first go with Magnus and Bryce as they go to meet Magnus's contact.
Mm-hmm.
You find him in tavern, just like you said. He's sitting off in one of the corner booths. He almost appears nervous, which is a little strange to you because there's only maybe 2 or 3 times you can count in the years that you've known him that he's ever been truly nervous about something.
I order a couple of drinks and then go and join him.
Okay.
Are you a right friend?
What sorry bit of trouble have you gotten yourself into this time?
That's kind of what we're trying to find out.
I'm telling you now as a friend, walk away. It's the first time I've ever seen in person of multiple cults working together for the same goal.
Holy smokes. How many cults are we talking about?
In my current count 3, but I would not put that. I wouldn't put it past them to have more in other areas of the world.
Which cults are these? Do you know their names?
Yes. The Ember Maw is acting as the financial backbone for this operation. The Bloodforged Legion is the muscle. And this final one is a new one. It's the first I've ever heard of it. Called the Pact of Recompense.
What do they do?
As far as I can tell, they're the brains of whatever operation is going on. I couldn't get many details. There's not really any of them in this city, unfortunately. But the other two had been using this city as a way to gain funds and manpower and then send them away to somewhere.
My goodness. It's really cool that you were going to share this information with us. It's super nice of you. Thank you so much.
Does telling us this put you in danger, old friend?
No, I don't believe so. Most people in this city, even if they suspected I was snitching on either of these cults, wouldn't do anything to me. I'm at this point still too much a pillar of the community for my district. So people would ask questions, people would be angry. They would never get anything else done.
Even so, I don't like this.
I don't like it either. That's why I want you out.
One cult can destabilize a nation. 3 cults?
They could bring the world crashing down.
And as you know, I am the protector of the world.
Don't go spewing that nonsense again. That's unfounded. You know it.
It was
think
never
you do a great
nonsense.
job. You do a great job, Magnus. Great job.
I will say there seems to be some disagreement at the moment. There is tell inside the Bloodforged Legion, apparently, about someone who will be able to lead the charge effectively. A vessel, if you may.
They're searching for this vessel?
Some appear to want this vessel. Others believe they don't need it. It's sown some discourse recently.
Is there a prophecy about this vessel? How do they know when this vessel will arrive?
They commune with the god of blood. It's unknown exactly when this information was gathered.
Can I just ask you, which god is this exactly? The god of blood? Which god?
Vorak?
Okay. Bryce is going to get up and she's going to go get a drink at the bar.
Quick interjection. From that note that I gave, you would know that from that second quote, the kingdom of the warlord, that relates directly to Vorak.
Thank you.
Good to know.
What's with her?
I don't know yet. I intend to find out.
You always find the weirdest people.
I did find you.
My point stands. Be careful.
This is not something we can just stand by and watch. I
know.
appreciate, and I grasp him on the shoulder. I appreciate everything.
Even the heroes of legend of the olden days had their informants and their spies. Just make sure that you survive long enough to be written in those books.
I intend for my tale to be told on the trees of the world tree, on the branches of the world tree.
And I intend to one day hear those.
You know, I could find a branch if you really want to experience it. It's quite the interesting.
I'll see it when I see it.
Bryce is going to walk back at this point. Sorry, she's holding 2 glasses in her hand. And she's going to say, so out of curiosity, if someone wanted to, I don't know, join one of these cults, where would they start?
And his eyes are going to shift from her towards you, Magnus, in this very accusatory look.
I'm not looking to join a cult.
I would hope not.
He is not.
She's looking to infiltrate.
Oh, that's a great way to die.
Magnus,
That's
you can't
what I
just
said.
throw out my business.
You threw out your business already by asking how to join.
That's a little fair. But I'm just curious, that's all.
Look, I can put you in touch with a recruiter if you so wish. He'll probably only take 3 of you at a time.
3. How could they join without being marked with the explosive?
People are marked with explosives?
We defeated a cultist, and when he tried to tell us something, a tattoo killed him.
It's very strenuous rune work. Very dangerous. Fails a lot to try and inscribe a rune on a living being like that. If they have someone who can pull it off regularly, it's still risky enough that they would likely only do it to those who they deemed dangerous sources of leaks, such as spies and other informants. Standard initiates, I don't think they would risk a brand like that.
Well, that's good to know, and it takes one of the weights off my mind.
Yeah, so we're good to go.
She's too eager about this.
I have
Yeah, that's
but
part
no.
of what I'm worried about.
Well, as long as I don't see you on the news board in the next couple of days, I guess that's all I can hope for.
Oh, you're gonna see him, and it's gonna say Magnus, big bad lion man who's gonna take over the world in the best way possible.
I don't want to take over the world.
Save the world. Save the world is definitely what I meant.
Right.
Who should we get in touch with to send 3 in if we're going to send 3?
I will talk with one of my other contacts to see if I can't get a recruiter down here in the next day or two to talk with you. If that's truly the route you want to go.
I think it's a great idea, Magnus. I think it's really good.
Does she want to die?
We'll find out. There's always a chance we might change our mind, but at the very least we can get the ball rolling. And if we do change our mind, I'll come right to you and let you know.
Okay. Works for me.
I'm hopeful we can find a better way. Personally, I'm all for just charging the camp and killing anyone in our way, but that's just my style.
That's suicide.
Depends on how you do it.
Okay.
But
Yeah. Keep me informed. I will, if I don't hear anything in 2 days, I will have someone at this tavern looking for you.
right. You be safe.
I always am.
Mm-hmm.
Have a good one, my friend.
You too.
Thank you.
And he's gonna leave the tavern.
I turn to Bryce when he does. Why?
Ooh. I think he almost suspected something was kind of up with us. What do you think?
Bryce, why?
What?
Why are you so insistent on taking this path?
No. I mean, we can take any path that would, if the party, if everyone agrees, I don't know. I just think it's worth investigating.
We have against us, in this case, 3 cults worth of people, one of which specializes in combat veterans.
Mm-hmm. Here's what I hear is that we've got 3 groups of people that don't know who's in the other groups. And so you could easily manipulate these people into thinking that you're just part of the other other cults. Easy peasy. I think we can do this no problem. Why are you so against it, Magnus?
I have followed the mindset of the many before. And I had my eyes opened. I don't want any of you to fall into that trap like I was.
I can super understand that. That's so sweet of you and very thoughtful. It's just, there's something itching at the back of my brain that it just keeps telling me that this is the way. This is the path. This is the best course for our group. This is the way we succeed.
not for me to prevent anyone from following their branch. Just be careful you don't fall off it.
I appreciate that. I will adhere to what the group decides. I am, if nothing, but a diplomat and a kind-hearted soul, and will follow the group's decision. I just really think this is something that we should consider at the very least.
We'll see what they say.
Fair enough.
Would you like anything for the road?
Oh my gosh, yes. Do they have chicken Caesar here? That would be great.
Chicken Octavius, actually, I think.
Oh, is that spicy? I don't do spice. Which is funny, I know, because I'm already on fire. But I could do for something, a little bit more, I don't know, sandwichy.
Sandwichy. I think they have a mango chutney sandwich.
Ooh, let's try it.
Right. We'll go to the bar and cutscene.
I am going to give you, kid, an inspiration for Chicken Octavius. That was
Chicken
brilliant.
Octavius. I'm literally writing it down now. I'm never going to forget
What
it.
is that?
No, I literally have written down. Do they have a chicken Caesar? No, they have chicken Octavius. that was like a Worf from Star Trek type of response right there. That was great.
As someone who took Latin, I really do appreciate that. That's beautiful.
That was great.
You're welcome.
Oh, that was good. I'm gonna grab another bottle of water super quick.
That is a good idea. I will also do that.
I will also.
Are we taking an unofficial break?
Apparently.
Take a sip.
I already have my tea. I'm good to go.
It was a little unplanned. I went through that bottle of water faster than I expected to. And to answer Steve's question, I don't even know yet where Thaddeus found this woman at, but boy did he find her.
Yeah, my issue is I forgot to fill this up before I hopped in chat, and so it was maybe like that full at the start.
Yeah.
So
Okay, well, once Kyle gets back, we'll switch over to the other four and discuss.
I needed a moment. Just all the crap I get for Roland being like, "Oh, are you afraid of water? Is that?" And then you're over here like, "Oh, I know it's a stereotype, but I actually don't like spicy foods." Like, come on, come on.
That was good.
Somebody owes Roland an apology. He'll never get it, but he's owed an apology.
oh no.
To be fair, I
Roland doesn't
never
deserve an
implied
apology.
anything about spicy foods. That was all Bryce.
I can't spell.
You can't spell today, apparently.
Yeah.
Man.
You know,
Sorry.
your retorts work a lot better without the spelling errors.
In case you guys are
This is
wondering
the
what I'm
internet.
doing,
I win the argument because you can't spell. That's just how this
I'm
works.
moving it.
Gotcha.
Also, and I mean this in the best way possible, Amanda and Kit are the best duo.
Hooray!
Mhm.
It fits surprisingly well.
It does. It does.
Silent tall guy with woman that will not stay quiet for more than 5 minutes.
Just will not shut her
Cannot,
face.
will not. Yep.
Talks enough for both of them.
Yeah. No, it works.
It reminds me a little bit of the Asta Uno vibe, you know?
Mhm, yeah.
Yep.
Well,
Okay.
well.
So we cut back to did you guys determine you were going back to one of your rooms in the inn?
I think that's probably the best choice.
Okay. You guys make your way back. You all gather in
As we're walking back, I would like to make sure that we're not being followed in some way, shape, or form.
Okay. Make a perception check.
What is with these dice? Man, that's a 24.
I hope you can roll well enough for the both of us.
You are not currently being followed.
Okay.
What is... Oh, Connor's camera's acting up. That's what was going on.
What's up?
No, you're fine now, but for a moment your camera was frozen, but you were like all the way back against the other wall. I was really confused.
I was grabbing my dice.
I would think Roland would probably lead everyone back to his room. It's relatively neat. And I think
Woody
there's
now.
probably enough room for all of us.
Okay.
Woody now.
Calm down there, Kyle. Calm down there. All right. If we need you to murder an innocent family, then we'll talk to you. Okay.
Damn.
Jeez.
Damn.
You better. You know what? I'm gonna remember that. I don't care if it's metagaming. You better hope that Roland and Dervik never wind up in a room with an enemy alone, because Dervik is gonna waddle away. Waddle.
Roland's like, you know what? We should use Dervik's room as our temporary bag of holding.
Damn. Damn. Now I can't. Now I'm just imagining Dervik trying to get into a bag of holding and his little legs just kicking as he's trying to squirm his way into the opening.
I once came this close to successfully using suggestion, convince an enemy to jump into a bag of holding.
Wow.
That's so funny.
I only failed because I got knocked out before his round came up.
Oh,
Dang.
okay. So you make your way back to Roland's room. And the question lingers heavy in the air. If we're doing this, how are we doing this?
I think you would see Roland pacing back and forth very anxiously. It's a bad idea. It's a really, really bad idea. And that's coming from me. I know I can I can make hasty decisions without really thinking them through. But good gods, this is a bad idea.
I don't think there is a good idea in any of this. There's simply the least bad idea.
Are we sure it's this? I mean, this is another level of dumb.
I won't disagree with you, but from the research that I've gathered just today, we can't exactly barge through the front door.
And Kalpa, you're confident that if you had the proper equipment, that you could make a convincing tattoo.
Yeah. I've made myself look like other people before. It's not impossible. It's how well it holds up to scrutiny is the problem.
Is there any way? I mean, I'm not really accustomed to magic. Sandral and Dervik, is there any way we can make these tattoos seem more convincing and give them a slight magical aura?
You have to inscribe them with the magic.
Well, ideally, we're hoping to avoid that. Unless you can inscribe some other spell with the same rune.
to my knowledge, that wouldn't be possible. It's a fundamentally different rune if it's a different spell. Now, there is a way, theoretically, if there's already magic in it, to do what we did with Bodvar and be able to harness magic and create some sort of false illusion there.
If you try to fake it, you could definitely break it.
How does detecting magic work? Detecting runic magic. I'm not skilled at all in that department.
I'd say Dervik would definitely know that, but I don't know how to explain it.
Okay. So detecting runic magic, it's very similar to the spell. It's just a slightly modified detect magic spell, basically, that would give you the level and the school specifically of the rune that is inscribed. So you can't necessarily nail down specific spells.
But you know evocation.
But yeah, you can understand, okay, this person has an evocation spell somewhere on their person.
So it's person-wide, it's not specific location.
Correct.
Okay. And that's how Dervik describes it.
Yes.
So if we had smaller items with evocation spells inscribed into them, are there evocation cantrips? Is that firebolt? Is that evocation? Would
Yes.
that is? Thank you. Would that trigger in the same way that the rune would? Say if we had like a small iron ring or something with the magic inscribed?
I could inscribe alarm into it.
What school is alarm?
I can choose an object or an area no larger than a 20-foot cube.
Wait, the spell itself
Abjuration.
is abjuration. It's not
Abjuration.
evocation.
Oh,
Yeah.
Also, do we remember what spell was used on that?
It
Oh
was
no, it was
banishment.
teleportation. It was
it was
banishment.
banishment.
It was banishment. Someone was paying attention.
I wrote that in my notes.
Man,
Huge fancy notes.
Which
better
is
than me?
abjuration. It's abjuration. So
oh, it is. Okay.
Oh, so we need abjuration.
Yeah.
yeah, alarm.
Yeah,
like
alarm.
is abjuration.
Alarm.
I would happily have an item that lets me cast alarm once per day. Of all spells, I would love that one.
Well, I would say if there's one person here that could tinker something with that, it would be me. So let's do it.
Okay.
Small
Do you
objects,
remember? Do you remember the rules for inscribing runes?
It's a good question. That was going to be my next question of how much money is this going to cost me?
yeah? It's not necessarily money.
0.
No.
It has a material component.
Does it have a material component?
All right.
Yeah.
So I need a DC 20 Tinkers check
And
a
an
DC
Arcana
20
check.
Arcana check.
And you need a bell and a piece of silver wire for each rune you're inscribing.
I'm sorry, DC 20?
Yes.
DC 20
Yeah.
Tinkers and a DC 20 Arcana. That's not hard for me.
I would like to help at least with the Arcana.
I'll help with the
Okay.
tinker.
So how
But
much would
we
the
don't.
components,
Well, we don't have the components.
Yeah, the
how
bell.
much would the components cost to buy?
The bell, I'd imagine, is pretty cheap.
Piece of silver wire. I mean, you could get a real fine piece of silver wire, approximately 3 feet long, for 2-3 copper.
Okay.
There's not a
and-
lot of silver in a wire like that.
And then the bell.
The bell probably costing her between 3 and 5 copper, depending
Okay.
on what it's made of.
All right.
Roland's gonna kind of pinch the bridge of his nose. I can't believe we're going to do this. All right. How much gold do all of you have on each other? I have 25 gold on me. I could buy you a disguise kit, but I'm also trying to pay for everyone's rooms here, so I would like to keep a little bit in reserve.
No,
I
I
have-
can cover 10 to 15 of it at least.
And I have 20 myself, and plenty of things that I can sell.
All right.
Dervik's gonna
Kalthar-
look at his pouch and be like, I have a lot of gold in my forge.
All right.
You're forward?
That's all right, Perfect. You're going to do other things for this plan. Sandral, why don't you give 5 gold to Kalthar? I'll give the other 10. Kalthar and I can go searching for supplies. I'm sure there's a market around here somewhere.
Just
And you can
gonna
help
make it, dude.
Dervik with all the preparations.
I will say, I believe we are inscribing this onto an object, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay,
As long as
now
we inscribe it to an object, I have no qualms with that. If we were going to inscribe it on one of us, I would want at least everyone here to discuss that. But if we're putting it on an object, we can use that in a variety of scenarios.
We're not back
Okay.
yet, are we?
all right, the Arcana check did pass.
How?
Well, you,
Okay. Hold on.
we,
So
we
how?
need the components first.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Can we
not,
table
I'm
that
not
roll?
rolling it?
No.
no, can we table that roll, please?
I thought we were rolling. Well, no, it's not going to count. It's all ruined.
Oh. Oh.
I also want to ask, how many rings are you guys making of this?
Oh, that's a good question.
I would say
I would say I can cast it, so I don't need it.
yeah, and I would say Roland probably
wait.
wouldn't be interested.
Equally good
but-
question. Is
Hold
the
on.
bell consumed each time?
So,
that
yes, the components are consumed. Also, how many level 1 spells do you have right now, Kyle?
spells or spell slots?
Slots.
Spell slots.
Oh, slots, I have 2.
Okay,
can
you
just
can only
use-
make 1 ring today.
Okay.
Wait, he needs both spell slots.
Benefits
You
of
need-
being level
takes
1.
For every rune, it's 2 spell slots.
Every rune is
my.
2 spell slots to inscribe.
Oh my. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
Same
it's a
rules for
heavy.
Sean's
So this is
campaign.
going
So-
to take.
Yeah, you can make good items, but it is at a cost.
All right. Well.
And since we've got nothing else for the rest of the day, it seems like a perfect time to do it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're going to have Dervik make some runic items?
We can
Yeah.
have
I think
make
with
one.
Sandra's help.
It would be, I think, at this point that Magnus and Bryce would return from their conversation.
As they return,
The chutney tastes good.
they walk in and they see Dervik kind of stand up, which isn't very tall. He kind of cracks his neck, gives us one of these, goes, and you see 2 duo drones pop up, and they immediately start getting to work as he kind of just stands there with his eyes closed. Oh, no,
Magnus.
no.
It is okay.
Also, I paid for this room. Please don't ruin it.
One of the duo drones just has like a stick in its mouth, just
These robots
not sure what the hell to do and seeing a giant lion trying to attack it.
These robots aren't
I-
attacking you?
Just want to make a toy, Magnus.
Sorry. I thought you were being attacked.
That was a good response, Magnus. You did so good. I'm so proud of you.
Dervik's gonna do one of these, and then just the duo drones will get back to work. I will now make the checks. Okay.
Again, we don't have the components yet.
No one's
think
gone
Calthar-
shopping.
Yeah, Calthar and Roland haven't gone to get the components.
We have nothing yet, Kyle. You're right.
Well, Dervik's just gonna.
For himself.
Dervik and the Duodrones are too committed at this point. They are just making nothing, and they're just gonna. They're just going to sit in a
Still
circle.
rolling dice.
And I'm just
doing?
practicing. I'm practicing.
He
Okay.
likes rolling dice. It's fun when he does it.
You know what?
Right.
Sandro has a dice set. I think he's just going to go to the same table and just start rolling the dice in character.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Dervik's just gonna take out his Tinkerer set and start whittling whatever on the ground, just waiting.
Okay.
Well, we
I
have
liked
some
that chair.
news. If you're
Guys, we have such good news. Listen to Magnus. He's got amazing news for everyone.
I don't know if
Magnus,
the
is it
nation
good news?
taking it. It's a mixed bag.
Hmm.
First of all, we know now that there are 3 cults at least involved in this. They are, as we already knew, there was the Ember Maw, who is handling the financial side of it. The Bloodforged Legion, who are acting as the muscle for whatever they're trying to do. And the ones who are apparently not here, but they're the brains and leaders of the operation, are the Pact of Recompense.
Yeah.
We
Tell him what else,
also,
Magnus. Tell him what else.
well, apparently there's some argument amongst them about finding a vessel to lead them.
Boom.
Don't know who that is. But the more important immediately information is that only the people who are acting as spies and infiltrators are the ones who would be tattooed, not the initiates. So if we infiltrated, which I still think is not a good idea, we would not have to worry about tattooing unless you decide to go all the way and become a full infiltrator for them.
Isn't that amazing? Guys, this solves all our problems.
Dervik's gonna just kind of.
I don't know about that, but it does. I also, my friend might be able to get a hold of a recruiter to bring 2 to 3 of us to join in order to infiltrate in a few days, if we did decide to go that path.
Well, it does.
So we have 2 to 3 days to plan up to that point.
All right. Well, I happen to have 2 disguises from the cultists we killed, so we could at least get 2 people. It's good to know we won't need any rune work yet, but it still might not be a bad idea to craft some disguises.
How tall were these people? Some of us are kind of short.
You know, I assume a tailor could probably fix that.
Yeah, they weren't as tall as like Sandril or Roland, but Bryce and Dervik could probably fit into them.
Dervik is going to use prestidigitation to make little wanted posters with Magnus and Bryce's face on them, and just kind of do one of these and point at it and go, "You really think that's a good idea?"
No, you definitely got my hair wrong. Can you please retry that?
Why are we on wanted poster?
If you
I
join
assume-
a cult, that is your future.
I'm the one, to be clear, I'm the one who's against this idea.
In addition, if they're talking to a recruiter, they won't need disguises. They would be joining it then.
Well,
The
it still might
disguises
not
would
hurt.
only convince that we're working against them.
It still might not hurt to disguise their face. If they get
Sure,
found out, I'd rather not have them know what they really look like.
Yes.
2 new posters pop up. One is Magnus shaved completely bald, and one is Bryce with her hair half shaved.
Oh my
Ooh.
god!
I like it.
Oh,
Roland's going to look at the wanted
That's
posters.
a better future.
Who are those?
oh.
Will your recruiter give you your hair back?
Again, I am against this idea. You don't have to convince me,
You
Dermot.
don't seem against it.
Hey, if my man says he's against it, my man is against it. Now, I am team for this. However, Magnus, he has been pretty straightforward that this is not his favorite idea. So I agree that we would hear out the group and sort of come to a consensus. But I think we should do it. I'm just saying.
Okay, then let's talk about this.
That is why
If we decide to
I-
infiltrate,
decided
what is our
to
goal?
act weapons.
Well, I
if
think
we
it would
don't decide to infiltrate, what is another solution?
I think it would be a good idea to figure out what these cults want. At least what they want in this city.
More importantly, where their other bases are.
That as
Based on
well.
what I was
How to
told,
defuse all these spells?
based on what I was told, there seem to be 3 elements to this. One, the Ember Maw is gathering finances, so they're taking advantage of gathering numbers and people, and also businesses and all sorts of other things in order to gain money for the overall plan. 2, this is also where the Bloodborne Legion, did I say that right?
Bloodforged.
Bloodforged Legion is recruiting for their army, for their battle. So that seems to be another major goal. And then 3, a decision is being made about whoever this vessel is, as to whether they actually need them.
Dean, you said the majority of the cult recruitment is happening in the slums and the outskirts, correct?
Yes.
Roughly how many people total would you say are in the slums and the outskirts?
About it's somewhere in the ballpark of 35 to 4,500, roughly.
Roland is kind of stroke his chin for a moment. You said it was the Blood-Soaked Legion that was gathering funds, correct?
Forged, not soaked.
Blood forged. I happen to have had a little bit of experience with this. My family is relatively well off, and people will sometimes come looking for patronage. And I can assure you that
The Bloodforged Legion
going
is hiring warriors. It is the Ember Maw who is getting the funds.
Before
regardless,
you all continue, Sandro is going to put his finger to his mouth. He wants to open the door and see if there's anyone listening in.
Okay. Make a stealth check for me.
Gladly.
I would like to assist by being as dead quiet as possible.
Okay.
Okay, that is a 22.
You creep towards the door. You grab the handle and one swift motion, twist and pull the door open. And for a brief moment, you thought you saw someone, but there's no one there.
Can I smell anyone?
Make a perception check at advantage.
I would love to. Another 22.
21.
21. There is someone in this hallway.
Do I get a direction for where they're at?
They have mistakenly walked away from the stairs and towards the dead-end hallway.
So I'm gonna place a hand on Sandra's shoulder, and then I'm going to step out. Start kind of ambling in that direction. Pull out the rest of my sandwich that I was eating.
Okay.
If I see Magnus do that, I'm going to just step out as well, close the door behind me, and just kind of lean my body against there in case they try and run the other way.
Okay.
Roland is going to press his ear to the door to try and listen, see if he can figure out what's going on.
Okay.
Kalthar is heading to the window to watch the alleyway.
Understood. Wow, everyone got into position, didn't they? Damn.
See, I was being somewhat paranoid. I didn't realize something was actually going to happen.
Of course something's going to happen. It had to happen at some point.
Because effectively, just to get my mind sense right, both Magnus and Sandral just left after Sandral quietly creeping up to the door, opening it, looking back and forth, Magnus taking a look back and forth, then leaving with a sandwich, taking a bite. And then Sandral closes the door. Yep. Roland goes up and leans against it. Yeah, no, I'm going to the window.
Bryce is just going to say, well, that's weird. And just go sit on the couch.
I love the chemistry of half of this group is like, okay, nonsense afoot, in position, ready to pounce. The other half of the group is like, damn, that was strange, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say, meanwhile, Dervik and the duo drones are still sitting on the floor waiting.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Let's just lock the fuck in immediately.
Using my
Roland is not the most perceptive, but when he notices Sandral do something to prepare, he's usually quick to follow his lead.
Using my sense of smell, can I get pretty close to this person, wherever they are, and figure out where they are?
You can. You are walking down the hallway. And that's when you notice this scent that you've been following suddenly turns around. But you don't see anyone there.
Great. I reach out with my claws and grab it.
Okay. Roll an attack roll for me, please.
You just see a full-grown lineman just grabbing at the air.
Go get him. Miss, go get him. Go, Magnus. Go get him.
25.
That wasn't a natural 20, was it?
No, it was an 18 plus 7.
Okay. Damn. Okay. So you reach your hand out and you appear to be grabbing at nothing. And then, Sandral, you see a hooded figure appear in Magnus's claw, feet dangling off the ground.
Sick.
If you want to join our conversation, why don't you come into the room? And I will just carry him back to the room.
And I will politely open the door as Magnus comes back.
Okay.
Close the
Before I
door.
release him, I'm going to pat him down for weapons.
You did find a poisoned dagger.
I will remove that and hand that to Kalthar.
I will happily take the poison dagger.
It has wyvern poison on it.
Ooh, that's the spicy stuff. All right.
As we both come back in the room and I shut the door, I'm leaning against it.
Okay.
Both to make sure no one leaves, and to also be perceptive of anyone else that could be behind us.
Does anyone have rope on them?
Let me check. I would assume so. It comes with standard in most explorers packs, right?
Yes, it does.
So-
yeah.
Surprisingly, not mine. But I also got
Okay.
a priest pack. So
So
that makes
yes,
sense.
I would have rope on me then.
I grab a
Matt?
chair, put him in it. Would you mind tying him for me?
Guys, who is this? You can't just bring people in and tie them up. Who is this man?
We can when they were spying on us.
Do you know he was spying?
I smelled him at our door.
Embrace. These are sensitive matters. You may want to lower the voice for other people that could be
Yes.
As soon as Roland has tied him up,
Yeah, do I need to make a check for that?
No, I would
Okay.
say Magnus is able to pretty easily keep him in place.
Okay, and I will have my sword drawn, and I'm going to use an action to ready myself in the case that he moves suddenly. I'm going to stab him.
Oh, okay.
My
I am
God.
checking him for
With the wyvern poison?
No.
I have that.
Help our scout then. I have a normal sword, sir.
I'm checking this man for a tattoo.
For a tattoo.
Yeah.
It wasn't just tattoos; it was also in the clothing. Be sure to look at that carefully.
I will check for that as well.
There is, in fact, two runes. One on the back of his calf, and one inside one of the seams of his robe. The one inside the seam of his robe is. Oh, let me find the spell. Hold on. Edit. Yes. Comprehend languages. The one on the back of his calf is banishment.
Dervik.
Hmm?
Do you think you could get sketch a copy of the rune on the back of his calf?
And perhaps
Yeah,
the one on his cloak as well.
I'd like to use the golden eye to make a mental, take a mental picture of that so that I can sketch it
Okay.
down later.
Okay.
You have to make a check for that.
Nope. Just to make a note that it is comprehend languages and banishment.
Dervik will look at you and give you a quiet nod. Calthar.
Thank you.
You'll see Dervik uses golden eye.
Here we have a problem. Because clearly someone sent you to listen in on us. But we can't ask you questions without risking you dying. Do you understand this?
I do.
Dervik will look at this man and go, "You are not friendly."
I'm just doing a job, man.
I've done several jobs in my life. Very few of them are hunting down people in the middle of the night.
Jobs don't restore habits. And Dervik will point his finger at him and then he'll walk away.
Okay.
We'll see this ice cream for you.
I don't want you to die. I don't want to be responsible for you dying. But I also need to know who sent you, specifically, and why. I can see a possible solution, but it would cause a lot of pain.
Sandra will pick up in the back. Magnus. Have you tried asking them to handwrite any responses?
Do you think that would work?
Based on my knowledge of magic, Dean, would I know if handwriting would trigger that banishment spell?
You would not be able to ascertain that effectively.
Would
I'll look over
answering
to Dervik. See if he knows.
would answering falsely trigger the spell?
You know,
That's okay.
sometimes, Steve, you have a good idea. As far as you can tell, answering falsely would not trigger the spell.
Roland's going to lean in. So the way I see it, if you tell us the truth, you die. If you don't tell us anything, you die. But if you tell us the right lie, maybe we'll let you walk.
I find that hard to believe.
Do you think you have a lot of options?
He's going to look around at you and everybody else. Roland and Magnus, both of you make a history check for me. Roland at disadvantage.
Oh, well, not one.
Oh,
As they're rolling that, I would also like to check behind me of just listening, seeing if there's any other rustling of people approaching or anyone
No.
listening in.
no, there's nothing. Okay. What'd you roll, Magnus?
9.
Oh,
9.
man. Oh, this
Single
hurts.
digits all around.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I'm not even bothering adding a modifier. The modifier.
Uh-huh. Oh boy. All right. Hold on.
You were really hoping you'd roll well, weren't you?
No, this is potentially more entertaining.
Would this be
actually-
something that Sandra would be aware of, that he would roll a history check?
Or
I would
me.
roll a perception check for me first to see if you can see it from that distance.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Say, I mean,
That's a nat 1 for my perception.
okay, do you want me to-
Oh.
okay. Just so you all know, if it was me rolling, it was a 19 plus 4 would have been a 23, but it's not me.
So
I'm
you,
glad. Dean, I need you to go back to being the one who rolls poorly.
Magnus and Sandra both don't notice anything really. Roland, my good
boy.
friend,
Oh, boy.
you notice another tattoo. On kind of like right around here somewhere, right around his like neck shoulder area.
Mm-hmm.
And from what you saw, it was a tattoo of a dagger through someone's eye.
Now, when you mean from what I saw, you mean I saw a brief glimpse and it was covered back up by a cloth? Do you mean it disappeared from his flesh after I saw it?
No,
What do
so
you mean
you glimpsed it and then it was covered back up by cloth.
Okay.
And
I
from
think-
what you know, which apparently isn't a lot,
Ow.
that is the holy symbol for the Lantern Keepers.
Okay, you're gonna have to help me, the player, with
It
who are the
is-
Lantern Keepers.
It is a cult of necromancers whose sole job is to guide souls stuck on the material plane to their proper realms after death.
I think so. I think what would happen, you would see Roland's eyes flash, kind of like shock, surprise, and maybe just a flicker of anger. And he's going to gently take his sword and push back the cloth around his collar to reveal the tattoo. Well, well, well. What do we have here? Talking to dead people.
Now that it is visible, Sandral, Calthar, and Dervik may make a history check if they wish.
Gladly.
Yeah.
I would like to add guidance to mine.
So
6 D&D players can't all roll on that one.
Natural
24.
20 without guidance.
There you go, buddy.
If you'd like me to add in guidance, I can do that.
I did 24.
24, Calthar?
18.
18. Okay. Everybody else recognizes this.
Except, well, Amanda didn't make a roll, but
Amanda wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know.
No.
let's say everybody. I'm the only idiot here.
I didn't know either. That's okay.
Yeah. The rest of you notice this symbol and look at Roland with kind of like a tilt to the head a little bit. This is not the symbol of the Lantern Keepers. Not even close. No.
You said it was a dagger and an eye, right?
Yes, a dagger inside of an eye. This is the holy symbol for the cult, the Whispered Knife, which are trained assassins, killers, spies, the like. And I will say, Calthar doesn't know this part. Dervik and Sandral would with their roles.
Good.
Their main creed, silence is devotion. And they have one, as a group, they have one goal in life. Erase every last trace of Aluron in existence.
I really want to continue this scene. I desperately need to walk away real quick to use the restroom.
Okay.
So,
It's 9:30. We can take a short break and come back to it. Yeah, in a few minutes.
Can you spell Alaron before we go on break?
Aurelon. Aluron.
Oh, okay. Oh, Aurelon, yeah, okay.
Did
Yeah.
not spell that like that.
It's hard to pronounce because,
You
like,
wrote it.
I know.
See,
Aurelon.
I feel stupid now because that's literally what my weapon is called, Aurelon's Brilliance.
Right? Yeah.
Okay, I didn't
I just-
know
I
the
just
name of your
heard
patron,
Alaron.
and I put 2 and 2 together there.
I
man.
heard
Come on.
Alaron, and I'm like, who is Alaron? Not Aurelon.
Aurelon. Yeah.
I heard
probably-
Elrons. I was way off.
Yeah, you were.
Elrond?
I was like, are we Lord of the Rings?
I
We're
need to
taking the
get a
hobbits to
soundboard.
Isengard?
Right?
I really need to get a soundboard. Remember, dear viewers, you're only allowed to do cool things in D&D if your DM likes you.
It's true. It's true. That's why Steve will never do anything cool in this campaign.
Pretty much, yeah.
Ooh. Damn.
Tough.
All right. All right.
Oh,
I don't even know if
So-
you can keep playing after that.
Do I need to make a new character? Did you just murder Roland?
Roland is going to
Make
get
a new
Yeah.
himself
character. We have
killed.
at least 2 backups. Come on.
Roland
Yeah,
is definitely going to
only-
get himself killed here.
My only insurance for Roland is that the third backup is so unhinged that I do not think Dean wants to have me play him.
We're gonna be walking, and he's just gonna be like, one day Roland has an aneurysm instead.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I've also warned Dean that if he kills Dervik, he is in for a very rude awakening with what I decided to pull out.
That's another thing, dear viewers. You can have character insurance. You just need to make an even crazier character to follow up. And the crazier the character, the more likely yours is to survive.
Sure.
Didn't help Sean.
Like when I made
Well,
my
that's because
character,
Sean is
Sean's
stupid
dead?
and he didn't have a good backup character.
Not yet.
No, I'm
You
talking
only
about
try.
one of our players in his campaign who died in a fire explosion, only to bring in probably one of the most unhinged characters I've ever heard of in my life. Anyways,
Yep.
so Sandral and Dervik now have that information about the whispered knife. We going to continue interrogating this guy, I assume?
I think Sandro will. Roland's last thing that he said was something about guiding the dead with the
Talking to
light
the dead.
bearers.
Yeah.
I said talking to the dead, but yes.
Sandro's going to respond with also creating those dead. That's a member of the cult of the whispered knife. What's up?
The what?
What was the cult that Roland thought it was?
The Lantern Keepers.
it was
So he doesn't have anything to do with lanterns.
What?
Lantern keepers? No.
Trevor's just gonna shake his head.
What are you talking about?
Cooked kettle,
He's not a member of the lantern keeper cult.
cooked good pots.
That's too many cults. All right. Can we all agree there's too many cults right now?
Are you saying he's
Not,
part of
not
another
enough brain gears.
Yes, it's a 4.
All right. Let's try something simple. You remember there's a childhood riddle where there's a door on the left and a door on the right, and a guardian for each door, and one of them always tells the truth and one always lies. We're going to pretend for the moment that you're the guardian who always lies. Are there more than 4 cults? Remember, you might get a nasty shave. Go along.
No. I don't understand the question.
Are there more than 4 cults involved in this conspiracy?
That was more clear than this one. No.
Magnus, I believe you understand the rules that I've set up here. Would you please make this man very inconvenienced as you question him?
Were you sent here by members or by leadership in your cult?
Yes.
That means no. Were you sent here from leadership of the Ember Maw?
Yes.
Were you sent here from leadership of the Pact of Recompense?
No. 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 And then he winces in pain and shouts.
Is he disappearing or is he just shouting and screaming in pain?
He's just screaming in pain.
I grab his leg and lift
I
him
would
up
like-
to take a look at the tattoo.
That
Okay,
tattoo is not active.
I would like to attempt to club him over the head to knock him out.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, that's a choice. Go ahead,
Yeah.
roll an attack with advantage.
How does a 23 do?
Yes.
So this man is unconscious now, correct?
How many damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, how much damage?
Well, that's a good question. It's standard D8 plus 2, so 3 points of damage, which is good because I'm not really trying to kill him or anything. Just
That's like a
put him on-
soft breeze.
So
Not
you
lethal.
you hit him with the flat of your blade,
Oh,
and he just kind of, as he's shouting in pain, slumps over.
I'm going to assume it wasn't the rune that caused that because he didn't disappear.
I check his pulse.
Sandro, you have
He's alive.
perhaps the most medical experience. Would you see if you can figure out what's wrong with him?
I'll point to the door with my head at Magnus. Do you mind?
I will step towards the door.
Okay.
With Magnus taking over for perceiving if there's anything back there, I'll do a quick medical check over his body to see where this shot could have come from.
You do find, excuse me, you do find another tattoo
Okay, what does it look like?
on his forearm. The tattoo is a slightly modified heat metal. But it's modified in such a way that it's not really heating metal. It's heating bone.
Ugh.
You.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah. While I'm looking, I'm gonna take a look along other parts of his body and see if there are any other tattoos that we didn't notice. Be happy to roll an investigation check if you want.
Yeah, roll an investigation check.
Okay. Let's see. Investigation is intelligence. Okay. That's a 19.
You do find one on his other forearm. 9th level fireball.
Sorry, I'm writing that down. I will immediately tell everyone else here. This is likely rigged to explode should he perish in some way, shape, or form. Or he could detonate it himself.
Is there a way to remove the rune?
If you try to remove it, it'll activate or short circuit like, well, I don't think I need to say.
Does anyone here have a bag of holding?
I would
No.
love to have one.
I have one in my 4.
What is the bag of holding? I mean, I have a bag that holds my thing. But
Not important right now. What is important is that we're effectively sitting on top of a bomb.
Oh.
I'm so sorry, but the noise of Kyle slapping the top of his mic to mute it was hilarious.
The game is on the other side of the mic.
I said bomb, and Kyle's just like, I'm gonna slap my mic, make it sound like a bomb.
I was trying to mute because Sam just kills me. I'm sorry, he just killed me. I have a bag that holds things. Starting to sound like gizmos there, Kit.
Kyle really is the mace of this group.
How do you feel about that? All right,
I'm not mad at it.
so okay. So this guy, rigged to explode.
Mhm.
Obviously, he's unconscious, so we're not getting any information out of him now.
Is the rune? Obviously, maybe I'm not the right person to ask this question. Is the rune that is heat bones still active right now?
No, it is not.
Okay, because if it were, he'd probably die while sitting there unconscious.
Right.
Yeah.
Is there
gonna
anywhere
jump
near? Is there anywhere nearby we can put the body of this man where if he explodes, it's not going to kill everyone?
You are in basically the heart of the city.
I am aware of that.
Okay.
Answer the
This is
question,
a
Tex.
9th level fireball.
I'm aware of that too. Answer the question, Tex.
Okay.
We could hand him over to the
Silvery
city guard
barbs?
and warn them.
Bars.
I'm sorry. What?
I'm gonna need you to repeat that, Sam. I didn't catch that.
I said we could hand him over to the city guard and warn them of his tattoos.
Does Dervik have any like robots that we could throw on this guy and just track him back to his location?
Well,
You know, just chuck him outside and let him go home.
I think there might be a problem with turning him over to the guards. You said the Ember Maw is collecting finances for these cults, correct?
Yes.
Well, what I was going to say before this man arrived is that you could fleece the entire slums and the outer district of the city and not get 100 gold to rub together. That's nowhere near enough to pay for an operation like this. I can almost guarantee you this man has wealthy donors. Well, not this man, but these cults have wealthy donors. And if they do, then there's a non-zero chance that the captain of the guard or all of the city watch is involved.
Or overall anyone involved in the government of the city.
Government, rich businessmen, bankers, priests, anyone important could potentially be a member of this cult.
So what
Or
are
at
you
least
suggesting
sympathetic.
we do?
We can't exactly turn him back over, even if we wanted to and we tried to follow him back. He probably wouldn't be able to return to the cult without successfully completing his mission.
And I would say Dervik doesn't currently know anything because alarm wouldn't help us, and I don't have the material for it, and I don't know how to make anything else at this point.
That 9th level fireball inscribed on him. Looking at it, did I get an idea of how that would activate?
No.
Okay. All right.
We either need to keep him here and potentially risk getting blown up, or we need to dispose of him discreetly and from a very vast distance.
How would you suggest we do that? We're in the middle of the tavern. We can't exactly drag his body out.
Maybe we can.
Unconscious or not.
It's a tavern. People get drunk and pass out all the time. Perhaps we carry him outside the city, and maybe Dervik can rig something that will kill the man if we need to, and we can trigger it from afar. And we can question him from a distance, too, if we can find something that will allow us to send a message over a long distance.
Dervik is going to look at his two duo drones, and they're going to look at him. And all three of them are just going to kind of look at each other and shake their heads in agreement. Sounds like it probably won't work.
Well, we've been discussing the least bad option all night, so if anybody's got anything better, I'll go with it.
We could just keep him here.
That would be the most bad option.
Well, we're only thinking that it'll explode if we kill him, right? So we just don't kill him.
What if
The issue is that if he gets back to his superiors, he might tell them of our plan to infiltrate.
So we keep him.
Well,
What if-
and one wrong question, or another question answered incorrectly, could cause him to die, whether he intends it or not.
do we want him to die?
Not right next to us.
Okay. But do we want him to die?
I think ideally we'd like to question him some more, but barring that, then yes, I think he needs to die.
No, I don't think we want anyone to die. That seems a bit extreme,
He's got
isn't
a
it, guys?
bomb on his arm that can blow up half the city.
Dervik's going to look at the group and kind of wave his hand and go, Tick and Talk have volunteered to carry the bomb into the forest.
Unfortunately, that
What
might
was-
raise some eyebrows. I think one or more of us might need to escort the man.
Why?
Can
Well,
those
because
duo
it's very
drones
odd.
lift someone of that weight?
Well, and it's very odd to see two drones carrying a man through the city in the middle of the night. Someone might ask questions, and someone else might try to help and interfere and cause more harm than good.
What would happen to Tick and Talk?
I would just call them back.
Okay.
I love how in all of this, Bryce is concerned about the safety of the drones that Dervik has summoned.
Not just the drones, the safety also of the man with the bomb on his chest. You are the definition of Stockholm Syndrome.
I mean, Dervik appreciates the concern of Tick and Talk.
For Tick and Talk.
Roland isn't going to say it, but Roland doesn't give a damn.
Aww.
Dervik
concerned
doesn't
about
give a
the
damn
actual
about
people.
Roland.
He's concerned about the actual people, like Sandro.
They are actual people.
They are drones.
They're
And
real
probably
to
make
me.
Bryce will look over to Kelthar and just say, Kelthar, what do you think? What's your opinion on all of this?
I think I'm a little too close to a 9th level fireball.
I think all of us can agree on that.
Other than that, I think this man is very much out of luck. And not being near him, or just releasing him, or doing anything else is probably better than keeping him here. So,
Dervik, you have the ability to use the spell Prestidigitation, correct?
It's gonna,
I'm not.
he's gonna make a fart cloud. And he's gonna shoot it at your face. No.
Unfortunately, he's not far off from what I wanted. Ugh. Can you make him, myself, and Magnus smell heavily of alcohol?
Yes. Yes.
All right. Magnus, if you'll come with me, let's get this man out of the city.
Is that what we're doing?
Unless anyone has a better idea, I think we need to get this man as far away from everyone else as possible.
would agree.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Dervik will use Prestidigitation and he will walk up to Roland and spray a cloud of heavy gin scent on you. And for Magnus, you will get a heavy dousing of.
No need. I just pull out a flask. And there we go.
Like tossing the holy water over your shoulder, right?
Yeah.
A little sprinkle of alcohol on you.
Dervik's gonna give you a little squint, kind of get close to you. We will talk about that later.
Do you have an issue with drinking?
I have an issue with not knowing that you did until now. And then he'll spritz you with it anyway. For good measure.
Roland is going to pass 16 gold over to Kalthar with instructions. 10 of this is to pay for the disguise kit. I have a feeling we'll need it at some point. 6 of these are to go to the barkeep downstairs. Have him pay for us for as long as that 6 gold will last.
All right. Sounds good.
I would like to add there. If someone's been spying on us here, I believe this tavern and our residence here has been compromised. It may be best to go to a different inn in town.
Also, might be better to pay on a per day basis, just in case. You never know when we need to leave town.
Fair enough. Roland's going to take 6 gold back. He's probably still going to use it to pay for expenses, but on a per
I
diem.
have a question. If we do need to leave town, should we not prepare a way for us to leave in a hurry?
Well, Thaddeus Kane did say he had a ship captain for us, correct?
Oh.
Maybe someone should get in touch with him.
Yes, perhaps one of us should go and meet the captain and see their timeline as well.
Should
Question, Dean.
Mhm.
They mentioned the name of our captain already, correct? Or have, because I feel like they didn't. But
They did not. I would still find it absolutely hysterical if it is Durvik who goes, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
Durvik wants to go.
I was going to say, Sandra was going to speak up and say, Durvik, since it seems like both of us are going to be involved, would you like to go and ask Thaddeus about this ship captain?
As somebody who was a shipwright, I feel it is my duty.
I throw the guy over my shoulder. Not you, the...
Yes, I know, I'm reacting.
You have to understand, Durvik is short. You are tall.
4'6", so you just lifted a giant person.
I'll go right by the door just to be ready to open it for when we all decide to leave.
I think Bryce would go up to Roland and hold out her hand for money too.
That money was for a specific purpose. If we need more, we'll use more. Kalpa, how about you and Bryce try and find us a new tavern?
I can
Look
keep
how
my
Bryce
eyes
is
open.
like the teenage girl wanting to go to the mall.
Right, exactly. You know what's funny though, and I don't mean that. It's gonna sound bad. I don't mean this in a bad way whatsoever. Bryce behaves exactly like my sister did before she went to college.
Bryce makes me afraid. Bryce makes me afraid for my future.
Bryce is wonderful, guys.
Bryce isn't paying for Bryce.
Why are we exchanging money? Do we need money for something?
Do I need money? I always need money.
I think that's a no.
Do the rest of you need money for something? What's going on?
I'm picking up a disguise kit. It's a bit out of my price range at the moment, but that's
How much
why
does
I'm
it
taking
cost?
some currency. What was it?
How much does it cost?
25 gold is the standard rate.
I will give you
should have
five gold like earlier.
Okay.
That should help to cover those costs.
He should have enough to cover it for now.
That's
Save your gold. We may need it later.
plenty. Thank you.
All right. I mean, I won some money in cards, but okay. I walk out.
And I will
open
follow
the door
Magnus.
for Magnus and Roland and then close it after them.
Do you like my prop work, by the way?
I do. It's very nice.
So what time
So-
of day is it currently?
The sun has recently set. It is probably, I would say, between like 9 and 10 at night.
Okay. Most shops, I'm assuming, are closed at this point.
A majority of them would be. There might be a guild shop or two open at this point, but you'd have to find a guild.
The guy I'm carrying is a thief, right?
Yes.
Would he have a disguise kit on him?
Make an investigation check for me.
Can I aid him in that?
Yeah.
Sure.
Or can I make my own, actually? Got pretty decent
You make your
bonus.
own too. That works.
Sounds good.
All right. I don't think we need the help. 19.
22.
There is a disguise kit on him.
Oh, that makes it much easier.
There you go.
There you go.
That makes it much easier now.
What else does he have on him?
What's up?
What else does he have on him? What else do I find?
You
Do I find any more vials of the wyvern poison?
not wyvern poison.
Drown,
There
maybe?
is some lesser poisons on him. Let me just real quick.
I'll just take whatever vials are there and hand them to Calthar. I'm not really
Yeah.
liking it anyway.
I want to double check and make sure.
If he has an antidote on him, I want that.
That he does not have on him.
Hmm.
You would really think he might have one just in case.
He's expendable. is
It's
the
probably
problem.
behind like a false tooth or something like that.
No, that's where his other
Um,
poison is. That's the backup poison.
I'm just remembering that video now. The assassin on his first day of work. Pour in, mix it around. Cut.
He also has on him approximately 8 ounces worth of refined Atherium dust.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yo,
I think
That's
that should
equal.
go
Can I
to
talk
Buzz,
behind
don't
me?
how many GP worth would 8 ounces be?
An ounce goes for approximately about 5 GP, I'd say.
I want at least
So-
5 of those ounces.
I just tossed the whole thing behind me, so if you want to pick it up.
I was gonna say it should probably be split between you and Dervik.
Fair enough.
Does he have any gold on him?
I also have a use for Ethereum.
He did not have any gold on him, no. He's a thief. He takes what he wants. He doesn't pay for things.
That's true. He doesn't really need to. Not the point of stealing.
Yes.
Hmm.
Um,
Well, he was useful for one thing.
Yes, he did have a vial of poison on him. You don't know what it is exactly, Magnus, but it's clearly not wyvern poison. It's con save 13 and 1d6 poison damage for a minute.
Again, I
So.
gave it to Calthar.
What kind
Yeah,
of did
Con
he have
13,
any
1d6 poison.
Yes.
This man is really just bringing like a bazooka to an old-timey pistol duel. Like,
did he have any do you have any tomes or anything on him or books or
No, nothing like that.
random no? No, I'll just take his boots off and I'll just take those.
You are no.
no,
No.
we actually look. We actually need those
already
because
done.
we don't need people asking why he doesn't have shoes. And he's drunk out of his mind can only get us so far.
You've never
for the
lost your
moment-
shoes?
For the
No.
moment, I put
Not like
all
that.
8. I put all 8 ounces in my inventory. If we want to split it later, we can
Sounds good.
do that.
All right.
That's 40
Please.
GP of Ethereum. Okay.
Please do not make Dervik like Gizmos and a boot collector. I beg of you.
He's right. You need
I
something
can't
new. Go for belts.
I'm just
Go for
joking.
belts.
I was totally thinking of belts or no, I'm just joking.
Right.
It's like I was gonna do it, just not with boots. Like, come on.
I want to.
Dervik's got his own things, all right? It's
I
fine.
want-
I
I
was
wanna-
totally just messing with you just to mess with you.
I'm sorry. I have this image in my head now that I can't get out of it, where Dervik collects leather belts for the sole purpose of covering himself in them like it's leather armor, and he's just full of belt buckles head to toe.
What's wrong with
you see
you?
him practicing in his forge and he's just snapping the belt.
So what are we carrying this guy again?
So your closest bet would be to go to the to go north of the city. There's not much farmland north, most of it is south. So there's like some open fields and meadows and such.
I have
Less
two
of a
questions
risk of
before-
catching trees on fire.
Before we leave, two questions. Number one, what is the range of a 9th level fireball?
That's a great question. I do not know what the range increase is.
I don't think there is a range
It
increase.
doesn't increase range, it just increases the amount of damage.
It's just damage. Okay,
It's
so
just
in
damage.
range.
What's the range of a fireball?
20
20-foot radius.
Right.
Okay, that's doable.
So 40 feet
Oh,
across.
That's
altogether.
doable.
So let's see. So it's 8d6 originally, goes up by 1d6 per level. It's a 3rd level spell.
So that's 6 levels added. So 66. 14 d6.
14d6 damage.
Yeah, no, we want to be well away from that.
Yes.
Yeah. That
I
would
think
kill
Special level-
guaranteed.
Even if all ones are rolled, I think most people in this party would die to that.
If I
Um,
stayed, I live.
We would be vaporized.
That
Campaign over.
probably- let's be real, that would instantly kill me. I
Yeah.
mean, I would survive all ones, all twos. I'm dead. All right.
Yeah.
There's not even a toy left behind.
Right.
Aw.
You said that so sad. Like I know it's not gonna happen, but I feel bad for Dervik's death. You know, like the way you just said that.
Dervik is brittle, man. He's got 10 hit points. Okay.
That's what you get for playing sorcerer, man.
He's very much like everybody, please protect me. I'll give you toys. I'll help you.
Yep.
I build you things. Don't let them
level
hit
one.
me.
Level
So-
1 sorcerer vibes.
So Roland is walking alongside Magnus.
Mhm.
And out of the blue, he just kind of turns over to Magnus. So, why do you have a tree painted on your chest?
Ah, because I once walked the boughs of the world tree. It was a gift from my escort, my guide.
I mean, it's an odd souvenir. Is the paint important or something?
Paint? This is not paint.
Well, then, what is it?
I push back my fur so you can see more clearly. And first of all, this is probably the first chance you've seen to recognize that at this point in the time, the squirrel has completely changed where it was because it's currently tugging an acorn off of the bough of the tree that has grown on there. And it's kind of just yanking it off right now.
I don't mean to alarm you, Magnus, but wasn't the squirrel on the other side?
Yes, it moves throughout the day.
Oh,
It's a magical tattoo.
well, that's very interesting. How exactly did you manage to get into the world tree? That doesn't sound, from what little I know, that's not an easy feat.
I got separated from my pride. I climbed into a tree to rest for the night and woke up to find myself looking into the face of a giant squirrel.
I would like to say that that's odd, but I did manage to find my way into a magically sealed vault, and I had no idea it was even sealed, so I guess I can't really say anything.
Please just be careful where you fall asleep, I guess.
Fair enough.
What about you? Why are you here? If I may ask.
Oh. Well, I'm looking for my father. He left when I was younger. It's been a little over 10 years now, and well, we haven't really heard from him. We heard a little bit first, my mother and I, but the messages stopped at some point, and he went off not exactly to fight, but to do military service. So we have a feeling that they were censoring his letters for a while, but I mean, it's been at least 7 years since we've even heard from him, so we're not quite sure what happened.
Military service. Was he a knight?
More of a diplomat.
A diplomat in the military.
Well, I say military. Higher up government with lots of militaries involved.
Ah. Different structure than what I'm used to.
It's very formal and bureaucratic, from what I understand.
Do you suspect he might be dead or just missing? Maybe a
I don't think so. I think he's out there, but something's been keeping him away. It hasn't been as pressing, but situations at home are a little bit more tense. And, well, I know if I can find him, I know he'll be able to fix it.
Well, while you're out here, maybe you should also look into ways that maybe you can fix it.
I've been thinking about that for a while. If there were a way, I'd be more than happy to, but unfortunately, I think that the troubles my mother and I are having are a little bit beyond us.
When I was in the boughs of the world tree, I saw many worlds with many people living many different lives. And one thing became absolutely clear to me. Everyone is more capable than they realize. Maybe
Well,
you
I
just
hope
haven't
you're right.
figured out how you can solve it.
Well, I hope you're right. I really do. But unfortunately, I haven't been blessed with any time in the World Tree, and my personal experience tells me that sometimes there are things that you can't do on your own. Fortunately, I've got Sandral, and, well, he's been a massive help to me. He was friends with my father, and I can't help but think of him like a second father to myself.
I don't know Sandro very well. If I were still with my pride, well, first of all, I'd be trying to kill him right now, but that's a whole other thing. Do you know what family he's from?
I can't say I do. My mother knew him better than I did. My mother and father both, but from what little I know, he has never steered me wrong, and he's saved my life on more than one occasion. And I can honestly say I trust him more than I trust anyone, save possibly my own mother.
That is a high compliment.
I didn't give it out lightly, but he's certainly proven it, even if he didn't warrant it just from his relationship with my father.
To be clear,
How far along are we at this point, would you wager?
You've made it far enough outside the city that no one should get hurt. You're not near any farms or anything like that.
Is there anything like
down the ground.
I was gonna say, is there like a forest near? Are we near the forest or are we open grassland?
No, you went up north near the plains.
Okay.
I dump him on the ground. To be clear, the reason I ask is simply to understand what mindset he's fighting. Because if he's someone who tries or has tried to grow beyond his family's mindset, as I have done, it's good to know what he is struggling against so I can help him.
I don't know if he's grown beyond his family's mindset or not, or even if it'd be a good thing if he had. I know personally, I'd rather like the mindset my family has. Served me well. But what I do know is that he's never, if he's struggling with anything, he's never shown it to me. He's always put up a very brave face. Anyways, as to our friend here, and he's going to gesture to the thief on the ground, I recommend we leave him tied up and try and kill him from a distance.
I pour alcohol on the guy's face to wake him up.
Oh.
Sorry about that.
Where am I?
Well, we're in a bit of a pickle. Because no matter what, if we let you go, you're going to go tell your superiors what you heard, and that causes us to have to hunt you down and kill you. And if we try to keep you tied up and you hear the wrong thing or say the wrong thing, that fireball might go off on you, and you'll die anyways.
So what are you going to do with me?
I guess my question is, can you give us a third option that we can believe?
Here's what I'll do. Stand 30 feet back.
Is he still tied up?
He is.
Okay. Roland's going to look over Magnus. I think we should probably do that.
Roland, step back 30 feet.
He's not moving until you do.
I'm not moving. I order you to do it.
Well, I'm not.
Roland, don't make me throw you again. Oh, wait, I didn't
Just
throw you
walk
again.
back over here.
Don't make me throw you.
If you think we're in danger, then you need to step away as well. Otherwise, I'm staying.
I can survive a hit, potentially.
Can you survive?
No, you can't.
I'm sorry. What?
Please step back, Roland.
You do realize
I want to
it is
ask
a very
you
powerful
what he's
modifiable.
do, and I don't want you within range just in case he does something bad.
You can't take it.
If
You
you
will burn to a
both
crisp, and there will be no ashes.
if you both step back 30 feet, I will give you the information you want.
Roland first.
Can you please tell this man that he will die if you blow up?
Roland, step back now.
And he's going to turn back to the thief. He's going to die.
He's gonna die.
I grab Roland and throw him.
Roland walks back over.
Before Roland can walk back over, I turn to the thief.
He's very fast.
Before. Are you sure about this?
The only reason I'm doing this is because they're holding my family hostage. If I'm dead, they might let them go.
Well, where is your family? At the very least, we can try and help them.
You're 30 feet away right now.
No, I'm very fast. I can cover 60 feet in 6 seconds. I'm
I
there.
thought you couldn't
hold on,
answer
hold
the
on.
truthfully.
Hold on.
I can cover 60 feet in 6 seconds. It has been at least 3 seconds. I am standing there.
I'm sorry. Did he just answer truthfully?
It's only about
Hold
specific
on.
questions that.
Hold on, guys.
Hold on. I am going to say, Steve, you are not there.
How? Explain this to me
Yes.
in D&T 2.
Yes.
Did he throw me 120 feet?
No, but you did not land on your feet.
How do
Takes
you
time
know?
to get up.
How do you know? I have very good athletics and acrobatics. Sir. I've been thrown around too damn much in this campaign.
Okay.
And even if I had to get up, that's 6 seconds and then another 3 seconds to get over there.
Yes. And that's enough time for Magnus to ask this question.
And I would be there for the answer. And within earshot.
Takes half your movement to stand up. Anyways, Dean, what are you going to say?
My only real hope is that what they plan doesn't come to pass. Now, please take your friend and stand back.
I step back exactly 21 feet.
Roland will step back now that Magnus is sort of out of range, though he will be the full 30 plus an extra couple just to be safe.
Okay.
And he's going to mutter under his breath, I swear to the gods, if this man gets barbecued, I'm going to see what lion tastes like.
He's going to say to the both of you, loud enough that you both hear, they are planning a resurrection of Vobros. And as he says that, he ignites into a fireball.
How do you spell that name?
Vobos.
Vobos?
No, Vobros.
Okay.
No, sorry.
Are you sure it's not Vobras?
It is. It's AS. I was forgetting the spelling of my own.
I was gonna say that actually sounded familiar.
Vobros,
I don't even take notes. Look at that.
It's mixed in with the thousands of other notes I have in Obsidian, so it's a little hard to pin down. So that's the plan.
I do a knuckle salute, and then
How
I
does
turn
he-
around.
Did he not blow up instantly after saying the name? I mean,
he did.
Okay. Well, in that case, yeah. Roland is going to just kind of linger for a second and watch as the corpse burns, and then slowly turn back and head back towards town with Magnus.
I stopped and turned around to look at you. I was giving him a chance to say his piece before he gave us the information. I wanted you back in case he accidentally said something.
Need I remind you, we're all working together on this, which means that it's my job to look out for you.
Both of us have died because you chose to stay there.
Yes,
then
as did you.
The fact is, neither of us would have been able to go back to bring that information. Listen to me next time I tell you something. And I stomp and walk away.
Yours is not the only steel that cuts, Cat. And although we are team members and friends, I do not take orders from you.
I am still walking away.
Okay.
If you'll excuse me for a moment, I have to let some dogs out. I'll be back in a second.
Okay. I do
think
want...
that cat just let you out.
Oof. I do want to cut briefly to... We'll move next to Asandril and Dervik, who are looking for the captain that was promised to them by their benefactor.
So I believe we got a general description of the ship that we could expect, if not the name.
Hold on. Information may have changed.
Do you have it, Dean?
Hold on, I'm asking you a question. Because we did have a conversation about this the other day.
We were told Captain Jack Sparrow at the dock.
Mm-hmm.
It's in my notes.
Okay, so
Yep.
that is the ship that we're looking for.
Mhm.
Okay,
And
Gotcha.
since Sandril came in on a ship that
Mhm.
flew in, he knows exactly where all of these ships are.
Well, you would know this one.
Oh yeah, this one stands out.
This one, everybody in town knows this one's in the harbor.
Everyone who has seen this ship knows this ship. Let's be clear about that. So you were told Captain Jack Sparrow. Sandril.
Mhm.
I don't believe Dervik was present when that information was given, or he was not mentally present. So he is
Likely the latter.
not aware. But when you had asked the name when you get to the docks, you were told to look for the ship dubbed the Floating Beer.
Okay, as we're walking, Sandra will just make conversation with Dervik. Are you aware of a ship called the Floating Beer? You seem to have
If you guys have
climbed-
ever seen the Flintstones with like the legs walking really fast,
Oh.
just imagine Dervik hears that and slams on the brakes. I'm sorry, did you say floating beer?
Yes, that was the ship that Thaddeus mentioned when he hired us. I assume that means something to you if you've spent the amount of time in the city that it sounds like you have.
I've spent endless hours on that ship. And I am going to kill that halfling. And then Dervik's going to say, "Come on." And we're going to scuttle off.
Sandra will eagerly follow. I'm sorry, please don't do that. Don't act rashly, Dervik.
Just imagine a very pissed off 4'6" Dervik with steam prestidigitation coming out of his ears as he's walking toward this ship in the harbor. He's muttering to himself curses and
as you
Dwarvish.
approach the ship, you, Sandra, are very quick to understand why it is called what it is. As this thing is almost 120 feet long keg that's been cut in half and turned into a ship.
Santra will look it over. I don't think I can honestly even call this a ship.
It is far more than a ship.
Sounds like you have history with this.
History. Just gears are flying everywhere out of Dervik at this point. He's not saying anything.
As you approach the ship, the gangplank is down. Now, on the other end of the gangplank stands a figure, arms crossed in front of him. And that's where we will leave it for today.
Yeah.